Hi there, everybody. This is Lisa at Verbling.com. I am one of the English teachers here at Verbling, and in this hour, we're going to be having a conversation class. So if you have a reservation for this class, then you can go ahead and use it right now, and that way you will join the other students who are coming in right now to the Google Hangout. So hi everybody, welcome. I don't know why my video is not working. Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you.
You can oh good, now we're good. I can see myself. Welcome, Antonio. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. And Arnold, how are you doing? Arnold?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. And you?
Awesome. How do I say your name?
Arno.
Arnold, okay. And how are you today, Nihan?
Feeling better.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I pulled my tooth.
You had your
today.
tooth pulled? Oh, today was the day, okay.
Yeah, Monday. But I'm feeling better.
That's
because
okay.
I believe.
Yeah, what a relief. Was your dentist more competent than Hamid was yesterday?
He was a professional surgeons, and it's a kind of, because he had to stitch to my tooth. How can I say, when your tooth is the last ones near the wisdom tooth.
Oh, okay.
And need to start stitch that tooth, and he was more comfortable with his job.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So were you able to have it pulled just sitting in the chair? Did he give you just like we call it a local anesthetic, just local, like right there?
Yeah. Local anesthetic.
Okay.
Because it's dangerous, to use the other anesthesia, not local. What can we call it?
It's called general anesthesia.
General anesthesia is a little bit hard to apply, for the patient. Yeah. I hear my voice twice.
Yeah.
Some echo.
Little echo.
Then you have to use headphones, Suzanne.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, we are talking to you.
Susanna. Oh, hi, Susanna. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, well, I'm gonna welcome everybody. If I'm just gonna say hi first, and then we will get started. So, hi, Susanna. Hi, Nurel. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
And
hi, Lisa. How are you?
Good. How are you? Oh, good. And we have Dwayne's here. Hi, Dwayne.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Good, thank you. And Lucas is here. Hi, Lucas.
Hello.
Nice
to meet you.
Yes.
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. And Amparo and Imad are here too. Wonderful. Okay, so it's okay if everybody has their microphones on mute right now. That just makes it easier. Sometimes, depending on if you have background noise that we can hear, or sometimes it's helpful if you have headphones. That way your microphones don't pick up all the different noise or create an echo. So that's what Nihan is talking about. We lost Imad. Maybe he's having problems with his connection. Okay, I want to welcome everybody to this hour of the conversation class. I wanted to put up a Google document here. I'm going to put it in the Verbling chat, and also in the Google chat, just in case sometimes the Verbling chat box doesn't work for everybody. And I'm looking at myself in my video, and can you see that? You guys know what that is?
Yes.
It's my skin. My lips are chapped. Do you guys know what chapped lips are?
Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it. This is chapped lips, and I'm trying to get my little piece of skin that is so dry, there, I got it, to come off. Because it is cold here now where I live in Washington State, and even though I live by the water, so it's more humid, it's still very dry. My lips in the wintertime, they get so chapped. That's what we call chapped. I don't know if, does that happen to you guys at all? I even put, we call it chapstick. It's like some kind of coconut butter or something to try, some kind of oil that tries to moisturize it, but my lips are still very chapped. Anybody else have chapped lips these days? Nobody, just me, huh?
No, not really.
Well,
Not that cold.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the cold or just dried out or something, but
Do you use medication because of your flu?
no, I didn't use any medications. I just took vitamins and herbs. So no medication.
Only because of the cold, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Maybe,
What
yeah.
degree?
What?
How the temperature is now in your city?
Oh, let's see here. In
Minus?
Celsius, today is -1 right now.
Wow.
-1 Celsius right now. That's in Washington. That's not very cold though. That's kind of freezing. It's freezing, but
What?
I just have to have my sweater on. I have a wool sweater that I put on. Okay, you guys. So today I thought we would do something it's not necessarily difficult, but it's always something to continue to practice because it's so common. And that is getting to know each other. So how do we get to know each other in English? Now, I said I went and I put these questions in this Google document. These are just some examples of types of questions. I'll share it in the screen share. Okay, let me go back over here. These are some common questions that you might ask another person when you want to get to know them a little better. I wanted to have us practice doing this with each other, but I was also curious because I'm wondering if in your country you have other questions that are more common to ask when you first meet somebody. For example, I didn't leave it on this list, but I found this list on some website and just took some that I liked. And in one of them it said something like, how old are you? Now, I don't know, maybe that doesn't matter when you're younger, but here in the United States, we don't usually ask somebody how old they are if they look older than 20-something. You know, it becomes a more sensitive topic, I guess, for some people. They don't want to talk about their age. So I'm wondering, Amparo, in Ecuador, do you ask people your age? Is that something you do?
No, it's a question that you cannot do it. It's top secret.
It's a top secret question. Is that true no matter what? Because I know here, for example, in the U.S., like if you're young, like if you're a teenager, or maybe you're in college and you're very young, then you might ask somebody like, oh, so how old are you anyways? You know, like, and they might say, oh, I'm 20, or I'm 22.
Yeah, well, it's different when you are in high school. You are supposed to have the maybe the same age that your classmate.
Sure. Okay.
So
yeah.
Nobody cares about that. But when you are in your job or when you are at the university, yeah, it's a question that people used to do it. But here,
yeah,
it's banned. For women, is is more
problematic.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's similar. Okay, I'm gonna just go one by one here. You guys tell me. So Antonio, you're from Brazil. So in Brazil, would you ever ask somebody their age when you're first getting to know them? Is that something you would ask? Antonio, you're muted. I cannot hear you.
Okay,
There you go. Yeah.
Sometimes you ask age, if married or single, something that's interesting.
So would you ask somebody that you just met, would you ask them how old they are?
If I want to know, yes, I ask. But some main woman don't wish to ask about the age, I think.
Some women, yeah. Maybe women care more about that than men. Maybe the men don't care. Who cares? Okay, Arno.
Men after 40 years.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's nice. So for example, here in the United States, you cannot buy alcohol unless you're 21. And when you go to a store, if you're trying to buy alcohol, they try to check your ID. And to check your ID means you get carded. So they check your ID card, so they card you. And sometimes that's really funny because like a person like me, I'm 43 years old, and I don't drink alcohol, but if I'm going to buy something that's like a beer or something, they card me, even though they know I'm older than 21. But sometimes people say, "Oh, thank you, thank you for carding me," because it makes me feel like I'm younger or something. But it's just the law; they have to do it for real. Yeah. Niha, no, you can't even buy alcohol because your age is only 18.
Yes. 3 years later, maybe I can buy.
Yeah. You have to wait. Arno.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Africa, but I live in France.
Okay. So you could answer this question for both places. Would you ask somebody how old they are if you're trying to get to know them?
In France, that's not a good practice to ask that to a woman.
Especially a woman. Okay, yeah.
Especially a woman, but then usually men doesn't care about this kind of question.
Yeah. And what about in Africa?
Usually people doesn't care at all.
Not important. Okay.
Yeah, not important.
Okay, thank you. Lucas.
Yes.
Lucas, where are you calling from?
I'm from Poland.
From Poland. Okay,
Yeah.
So what is it like in Poland? Would you ever ask somebody that you're meeting for like the first time, maybe your friend just introduced you, would that be something you would ask? How old are you?
I think when you first met someone, it's not kind to ask, but when you know someone very maybe better, it's okay to ask, but
sure,
not on the first meeting.
Okay, yeah. All right, Dwayne. How about in Vietnam? Dwayne, your microphone is muted. Dwayne. Okay, Nihan. What about in Turkey, Nihan? What would somebody ask that? Would you ask that to somebody?
No. I think it's international rule not to ask a woman about
A woman.
her age, because the women represent beauty, you know. Men represent experience or wisdom. When they are getting older, they are proud of their age. But women, the first place, represent always beauty. And when they are getting older, some of them just try to hide it, but the others are not to say the exact truth. Maybe you are 35, but you can say I'm 30.
Yeah, right.
White lies.
Yeah, little white lies. Well, that's what people do when they're having a birthday. Some people, they just stay 30 forever. Yes, I'm turning 30.
Yes.
I'm turning 30
The woman
again.
is not getting 40. Never.
Right.
She's always 39. Always.
Okay. Always 39. Okay, great. And Susana, where are you from, Susana?
From Barcelona.
Oh, okay. And so in Spain, would you ever ask somebody their age?
But it's not the first question, but
Okay.
but it depends how goes the conversation.
Sure.
Maybe if you are flirting with someone, you are interested in know this information, but
right.
It's not the first question.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. I guess it would. All of these types of questions depend on what your interest is, why you are interested in getting to know that person. Okay, good. All right, Dwayne, you're back. Is your microphone working?
Yes,
hey.
good.
I
was suffering bad connection.
Yeah. So what about in Vietnam? Would you ever ask somebody their age? Not necessarily the first question, but maybe the first time you're meeting them, or second time maybe.
I think in Vietnam it's just like another country. We don't ask the women about their age. And because it's like rude.
Yeah. It's like rude. Okay. Yeah.
We don't care about.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm only 19, 20, but sometimes people call me like uncle, and it make me sad a little bit.
Yeah. Nihan, you're bringing up a good point too. Age is an interesting thing. We're kind of getting off the topic of getting to know you, but that's okay.
Just briefly, you cannot imagine my grandmother.
Yeah.
who was currently 83 years old. And when she was talking with the doctor, she said, I'm barely 17. Even she hides her age.
Yes. Well, it's a funny thing because in here, at least in the U.S., whenever you meet a child, you do ask them how old they are, and they're usually very proud to say how old they are. In fact, some of the children want to be older. So, like, if a child is 5, you meet them for how old are you? I'm 5, or, sometimes the parents will say, oh, she's 5 going on 15, which means she has a lot of, opinions
and they
about
always say the half. 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. 5 3/4.
Yes.
Yeah, they always want to be older than they are. But then at some age, I think usually like around 30 or so, most people want to stop counting. And so they don't want to go on and on. But I think it's curious because kids, I have 3 children, so, they definitely, especially when they're not yet teenagers, somehow they all want to be teenagers. It's like a big deal to be a teen. Oh, I want to be a teen, you know, like 13. So that's funny. Okay, so let's find here. Let's go back to these questions. What would be the first question that you would want to know, Susanna, if you were going to meet somebody for the first time? What question do you ask them? You could pick one from here, or you come up with your own question. But this question, everybody else in the class is going to answer. So, what question would you ask somebody?
Maybe where is she or he come from?
Okay. Nihan, where do you come from?
The country?
Yeah, it could be the town or the country.
Yeah. I'm from Turkey, from Izmir, the city. I'm single.
You provide all the information.
And open all the suggestions.
Nobody asked you.
You are jumping ahead, Nihan.
Yeah. In a hurry.
Okay, Susanna, ask the other students. Do you know their names? Can you see them? Dwayne, Lucas, Arno, Antonio, and Amparo. So this is kind of like a role playing a little bit. So you're actually trying to get to know the students better. So Dwayne, ask Dwayne.
Another question.
It could be another question or the same question you want to know.
What is your profession or your job?
Dwayne.
I'm just a student.
Okay.
You have money. He's rich.
Okay.
No.
No money.
What do you do? Like to do a movie, book, something that.
Are you asking Dwayne, Antonio?
Right. Excuse me, repeat.
Who are you asking?
About the hobbies, the travel, no personal question.
Oh, okay. All right, so Susanna, why don't you ask Lucas a question?
Questions, Lucas. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies?
Yeah.
I like football. So you are from Barcelona, so.
Yes, but I don't like football.
No?
No, I've never watched it.
I think that I thought that you support after Barcelona, but so you are not fan of sport.
No, not so much.
So football is my hobby. I like play football with my friends, and also I'm interesting. And I started to read news with English website, and it's interesting because you don't know many words, and you can learn from the news. And I think that's all.
It's good.
Okay, Susanna, you are the questioner right now, so ask Arno a question.
Arno, another question. Okay. Let me see the questions. What kind of people do you like? Arno.
It's a tricky question.
No, it's very easy. Or you don't like?
I like fun people. Just fun.
You don't like people. Punto,
Yes.
no? Period.
He says he likes fun people. What is fun? Arno, what kind of fun? Funny or fun to be with?
Funny.
Funny.
What is the difference between funny or fun to be with?
Okay, good. This is fun is, I notice a lot of people, they use it incorrectly. So if somebody is funny, that means they're humorous. Like they tell jokes, they do silly things, they make you laugh. Okay? But if somebody is fun to be with, it doesn't mean they're funny necessarily. It could be, but it just means that you have a good time with them. So if, you know, let's just say I have my friend. So I have one friend who's really funny. She cracks me up, you know. She's always making jokes. She's so silly, and it's, you know, so I could say, yes, she is fun to be with too, and she is funny. She's silly. She likes to make jokes. But if I say, oh, I have another friend, he is fun to be with because we have a good time together. We both like to do the same things. Like maybe we both, like Lucas could say, maybe it's fun to be with his brother because they both like soccer. So they like to watch soccer games together, or they like to play soccer together, and that is fun. It means you have a good time. Does that make sense, the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a person is funny usually means they make you laugh. They tell jokes, they do silly things, the way they talk, maybe they're very witty, you know, so they're sarcastic, you know, something like that. Yeah. Like Nihan, what did you say? Hypocrite? Cynical? So it depends on what you consider funny. So
I don't like the mother's darling types.
Okay, right. Oh, okay, you're answering that question. Okay, yes. So it depends on. Comedians are very funny and you like them, and other, you know, you don't find them to be funny. They're kind of rude or vulgar, something like that. Okay, Susanna, next up is Antonio. Ask Antonio a question.
Antonio, let me see. Vale. Have you ever lived in another country?
No, I always lived in Brazil. I don't know other countries, never gone abroad. But it is my plan to study abroad. I study English for a trip and to study abroad. I finished my university last week. I wanted to study abroad. Perhaps next year, sure, I will go abroad to study and know some place different. Sure, sure.
You just finished the university last week?
Yes,
wow. Nice.
For to be teacher of English, Portuguese. The children are lost because the teachers don't speak English.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, generally you learn in right way, never to speak that. So I must to study some months to get speaking way to change it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have always lived in Brazil. Have you always lived in the same town?
No. I come from the big city, São Paulo.
São Paulo.
I lived all my life in São Paulo. 4 years ago, I come to live together with my mother. And meantime, I to study for to learn something. I come in a big city. Today I live in a small city, countryside. It's very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Where?
Worried.
What town is it? The name of your town.
Santa Fé do Sul.
Okay.
Like Santa Fe of the South.
Yeah, Santa Fe of the South.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a big change from the big city of Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is huge.
Very different.
Yeah.
But I get to do things in a small city. I live in a big city. It's very difficult to do some things like study, work. I think a small city sometimes is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Susanna, ask Amparo a question. Any question?
Any question?
Except for how old she is.
Yes, that is fun.
But
It's
she's
forbidden.
young.
Amparo's young. We want to know. No.
Can I make a different question from the list?
Yeah, any question you want.
Okay. What would you do if you had lots of money and lots of time in your life?
Lots of money.
Mary, watch me. You get a lot of money.
Okay, Amparo, what would you do?
Well, probably I.
Oops. Your microphone went out.
Mysterious.
Oh no! Just when you were about to tell us. Amparo, come back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I told you that with a lot of money time, probably I decide to go around the world, travel around the world, yeah.
Any particular place that you want to go?
No. Just
get on a plane and go?
Go wherever I want.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would travel anywhere you want, basically.
Yeah. I have the money and the time, so
yeah.
I don't have to go under stress to decide. Yeah. Just take my bag and go.
Would you take somebody with you, or would you want to go by yourself?
Well, that depends on the season.
On the season?
Why?
Why?
Because I don't know when is going to happen that. So.
Oh. So
I don't know who is going to available to go with me.
Oh, I see. Okay. They would have to have the time too then.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I am their rich. They are not.
Yeah. You're rich and free. They're not. Okay.
Lisa,
okay. Yeah.
When could we ask a question to Susanna?
Yes. Now. Okay, who wants to ask a question to Susanna? She asked all the questions so far.
Yeah, I'm very gossip.
I have a question to Susanna.
Okay, Arno has a question.
I'm ready.
Susanna, are you opening for a suggestion?
What?
Are you open to a suggestion?
Yes, bueno, it depends. Try.
No, I'm just kidding. To be more serious, could you tell us why do you want to improve your English?
Why? Several reasons. I like very much to travel. I'm a singer and I want to improve my pronunciation and my vocabulary. And I'm thinking about moving up to London next year, so I have to improve my English.
Okay. Good.
And I like to learn languages.
What kind of music do you think?
Pop, rock, and funk.
Wow.
Yeah.
In English?
Yes, también too. I sing in Spanish and I do covers in English too. Yeah.
Nihan wants you to sing a song.
What?
Nihan?
Sing a song.
Yes, we want to hear.
Your
We
debut
want to
here in
hear
Berlin.
her voice. Yeah.
No, I can't.
Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
A little
the
tiny one.
The debut in Berlin.
It's very late.
Very late. That's
I
when
can sing
musicians
now.
work. Musicians work very late at night.
Yes, but my neighbors
okay.
don't like that.
What?
Maybe another day.
What? Like who? What kind of song? Give me an example of like a title of a song that you sing.
No sé, it's a heartache.
It's a heartache.
Okay, heartache. But I need to improve my pronunciation, as you can see. What more? Material Girl.
Madonna.
Janis Joplin. No sé, Tina Turner, Simply the Best. Nothing Compares to You.
Yeah.
Yes, and go on. And a lot.
Where do you sing songs? In a bar or in like a what kind of venue or what kind of place do you sing?
Yeah, in bars, pubs, parties. I don't know. Happy birthdays in the shower. Everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
Do you have a website?
Yes.
Okay, give us the website.
Not yet.
All right. Okay. Does anybody else have a question for Susanna, Dwayne, or Lucas, Antonio?
I'd like to ask about the life in Spain. I have said, Alice, that there are some questions about the economic problems. It's true, or there are no reason to think there are some thing wrong in your country. It's true the economical countries there are very difficult.
Well, if I
Excuse me for that, but it's very important to know about.
Yes, and it's true because they are financial problems and there are a lot of restrictions in credit. There are a lot of unemployment. The rate of unemployment is very, very high, and it's true. It's a delicate situation, but I think that we are going out from this situation, and we are improving a little bit because there are a lot of foreign capital that is coming in invest in Spain nowadays, and it can be a hope for us. But you can see the desperation in the street. The people is happy, but have a lot of problems. It's have a lot of debt. The families have a lot of debts. The mortgage is very hard to support, and but we will go out from this situation.
Okay, excuse
Positive
me.
thinking.
Yeah.
Sure, very. I don't know to know about it, but is a question that I think about the problems of other countries. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Arno.
Yes.
We've heard a lot about the economic troubles that Spain has been having. Is France having any troubles? Financial troubles?
Financial trouble?
Like with higher unemployment or things like that?
Yeah, I think that the economic trouble are the same in every country in Europe, even every country in the world. And but it seems that in France, the situation is a little better.
A little better, yeah.
Yeah, a little better than in Spain. But it's a global trouble. It's a worldwide trouble, I think.
I think it's interesting because so many more people are getting more highly educated. So we have a lot of people with a very good educations. They've gone on to college. They've been studying, getting degrees and things, but they're not necessarily that many jobs that need that level, because we have so many people in other parts of the world that do not need to be educated in order to manufacture things for very cheap. So it's kind of like this whole global situation where the companies are looking at the whole world as their labor pool, whereas before you looked more towards your own towns, your own country, and that type of thing. But now it's, if they can get it for cheaper somewhere else, they usually do. So that's affecting, I think, a lot of the developing or the developed world, actually. Even the United States here, same issue with a lot of people who have college degrees and cannot find very high-paying jobs.
Yeah. Yes, very sad.
Yeah, it's just the way the businesses have worked is not necessarily for the betterment of each country. It's like the betterment of the business. Okay. Lucas, do you have a question for anybody? You can pick anybody you want and ask them a question.
Not Susanna.
And you can ask Susanna a question or anybody else. I'm opening it up.
Maybe Susanna is tired.
Susanna
is what?
Maybe you're getting tired of answering all the questions and asking the questions.
Shut.
Maybe Amud is okay. Pronunciation.
Arno.
Arno.
Why you always me? Yes, go ahead.
Maybe when you were when you was a children, do you have some dream about what you wanted to do in the future? And maybe
when I was a child?
Yes, and maybe you get what you want.
When I was a child, my dream was to be a pilot, airplane pilot, and I always wanted to be a pilot. But unfortunately, I could not do it because my parents and my family didn't have enough money to pay me flight school.
Okay, thanks.
What about you, Lucas? What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Of course, footballer, but
Dwayne,
soccer
he knew
player.
it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm here.
Wait, did you play soccer when you were very little?
Yes, but
Soccer.
professional. I started play not very young, like other players. And
when did you start? What age were you?
At 14.
14 you started?
Play for club.
Oh, for the club.
I most of the time I spend on the field and just play for fun and have some, how to say, for example, I watch some match and try to be like Zidane, for example.
Oh yeah.
And it was fun, and I have a very nice experience. And
do you still play soccer now?
Yes, but when I start learn English, I don't have time enough to play.
Because you have to study English more?
Yes, I want to study. I think I spent too much time to play.
Too much time playing. Now you have to study.
Yeah, playing. Yes. It's time to improve my language and have fun with English. And for example, meeting new people like today.
Yeah, great. Well, you can practice your English and learn a lot about soccer too. Just read about soccer if you like it so much. It's a good way to practice your English too. Yeah. Okay, Nihan, do you have a question for somebody? Or did you go? Are you getting your pain medication?
Yeah, no, I got it. Question I can ask Amparo. Do you feel happy? Are you really happy right now in your lifetime? And do you feel that you fulfill your purposes?
Fulfill what?
Your purpose. Your life purpose.
I think so. I thanks God, I have the things that I always wanted. I can enjoy with my family. It's very important for me. I finished my career. Yes, I have the time to practice my English. That is one of the things that I like too much. Yeah, I think so.
Is there any something that is lacking in your life that you just want to do and achieve it?
Something that I like to achieve?
Yeah.
Lacking in my life?
Yeah.
Well, maybe my own family, but I think I have time yet. So it's something that I am not in a rush. So I think I have time to do it.
So are you saying you want to have babies?
Yeah, why not?
But they're a lot of work.
Yeah, that is why I am still thinking.
Yes.
Teacher, can I make
Antonio?
a question?
Yes.
What does it mean task-oriented? Are you a task-oriented person? Or
Yeah.
people don't know what means task-oriented?
Focused on person or focused on the job or something?
A task is
A task,
a job. Yeah.
a job,
So.
a duty.
So it means like, are you focused on getting your work done? Do you like to get your, do you like to work, or do you like to interact with people more? So some people are really involved in, doing their jobs. They like to be working. Maybe you could think of like a computer programmer, really likes to do the coding, or maybe web design or something like that, sitting with the computer, in front of the computer, and just working. But another person would be like dead bored with that. They would hate that. And they want to be interacting with people. They like to be talking and interacting, communicating, that kind of. So what type of a person are you? So Antonio, what would you say about yourself? Do you prefer to do a task, do a job, get something done, or do you prefer to interact with people, communicate with people more?
Sure, people oriented because I am because I was sales man. Yeah, I think people oriented person. They wanted to be to do things that is the main is people.
Yeah.
I want you to talk to live among people. I think people oriented.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
Sure.
condition.
Susanna, what do you consider yourself? Task oriented? Do you like to get things done, or do you prefer to be with people?
No, definitely I prefer communication.
Okay.
Indeed, I was working in an office doing because I studied economics.
Oh.
And I hate that job, and it doesn't match with my singer profession.
Yeah, those are like two opposite things,
Yes, I had my brain like that, and so I left my job last week.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Because I decided to choose a job that likes me, because I think it's very important, because we spend a lot of time doing the job, and you have to be happy.
Yeah.
We just live once.
As far as we know.
Yes.
If we live more, we don't remember it. Okay. Nihan.
Yes.
Are you truly happy with your life, Nihan?
No.
Tell me why.
Tell me why. But nobody.
because I don't feel happy with my job exactly, and I don't know. Other things is all right, but I'm not a person that can be easily satisfied. I need more and more. Like not really professionals, but a little bit. I want everything done perfectly, and but I'm not really tough on myself. Because I'm getting older, and when I was in my 20s, I judge myself a lot. But I overcome with this habit. Yeah, truly and honestly, no.
Yeah. If you have the opportunity to change something in your life, what would you choose?
My job. I just want to quit.
No, in your past.
The office.
Something about you.
Maybe my majority in University of Majority. I also studied economy, but I don't feel comfortable now. It's a really good job. You can gain lots of money, but maybe I had to practice literature or poetry in university. Maybe I would be unemployed now, but it doesn't matter. You have to choose one of the things. To choose your comfort, your luxury, your car, your bills or something. Maybe you need a stable job.
Yeah.
But it's always an option that you will choose another job or without any money. I want to be a freelance writer, but I think I will not in this way. Maybe in my retirement, only for my job. The other things is all right because the health, my parents' health, my close friends' health, and the other things, money, everything is okay now. But I hate my boss.
No.
Oh, I
There
was
is
just
a thin line between the love and the hate.
There's a thin line between love and hate.
No, only hate, pure hate. But
We
he
don't
pays
know.
me
Maybe
well.
in a few months, Nihan have a surprise. I love my boss.
Oh, I was working at that same job for 4 years. It's not option, Amparo, believe me.
Okay. Dwayne, you're back. Dwayne, what are you studying?
I'm still studying. I'm still taking GE course.
Okay, so general education.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't know what you want. Well, these Susanna and Nihan probably don't recommend economics. if you're a creative person. But it is a good way to make good money, like Nihan said, being an accountant or something.
I think I can do most of the things, so it's hard to me to choose the major.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like that. I like a lot of different things, so I sometimes get very scattered because I'm like, oh, I want to learn that. Oh, I want to learn that too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
right.
me.
Yeah, I like that.
I saw your coffee photos, Lisa. How couldn't you be happy? It looks excellent. It's kind of dream. You're the last person who can complain about their life. You're the last one.
I'm not complaining. I have a good life.
Yes, we know.
Okay. Lucas, are you studying something else besides English right now?
I finished, but I have to say I don't have master degree. I have to go.
Oh.
But I don't know what to I finished IT.
Okay, IT technology stuff. Yeah.
Yes,
and.
But I work with my parents and have with small firm company.
They have a business?
Yeah, but not big.
It's okay. In the United States, small businesses are the ones that employ the most people and contribute a lot to the economy. So we hear only about the huge, large corporations, but in the U.S., the small businesses really help the economy a lot.
Yes,
Arno,
of course.
Arno, what? Okay, go ahead, Lucas.
Okay, because the bigger companies don't pay taxes, for example.
Yes, that's one problem with them. Okay, Arno, what? We're almost done, but let me just ask you, what do you do for a living?
Currently, I'm a pre-sales in IT company.
Oh.
Yeah, and I work for a storage constructor company.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, constructing storage. Yeah, that's a big business here in the U.S. I had a guy who worked with me privately to improve his English from Saudi Arabia, and he made good money. He was like a chemical engineer, but what he really wanted to do was start his own business in Saudi Arabia, and that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to build storage units. So good money, I guess. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for coming to the conversation class. This is what it's all about, just talking to each other and using English, learning things about each other. Sometimes I do different things. Sometimes we talk about a controversial topic or, something we might have different opinions about. But this was just a very informal, casual conversation because I think it's important to be able to feel comfortable in English to do that. And it's always fun for me, and I think it's interesting for you too, hopefully, to learn about the other Verbling students who join us every day in these classes. So thanks for showing up and for participating.
Thank you for class, Elisa.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fun again.
Thank you.
Teacher.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Hi there, everybody. This is Lisa at verbling.com. I am one of the English teachers here at Verbling, and in this hour, we're going to be having a conversation class. So if you have a reservation for this class, then you can go ahead and use it right now, and that way you will join the other students who are coming in right now to the Google Hangout. So hi everybody, welcome. I don't know why my video is not working. Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you.
You can oh good, now we're good. I can see myself. Welcome, Antonio. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. And Arnold, how are you doing? Arnold?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. And you?
Awesome. How do I say your name?
Arno.
Arno, okay. And how are you today, Nihan?
Feeling better.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah, I pulled my tooth.
You had your tooth pulled? Oh, today was the day, okay.
Yeah, Monday. But I'm feeling better.
That's
because I relieved.
Yeah, what a relief. Was your dentist more competent than Hamid was yesterday?
He was a professional surgeons, and it's a kind of because he had to stitch to my tooth. How can I say when your tooth is the last ones near the wisdom tooth?
Oh, okay.
And need to stitch that tooth, and he was more comfortable with his job.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, were you able to have it pulled just sitting in the chair? Did he give you just like we call it a local anesthetic, just local, like right there?
Yeah. Local anesthetic.
Okay.
Because it's dangerous, to use the other anesthesia, not local. What can we call it?
It's called general anesthesia.
General anesthesia is a little bit.
Right, my lips in the wintertime, they get so chapped. That's what we call chapped. I don't know does that happen to you guys at all? I even put we call it chapstick. It's like some kind of coconut butter or something to try, some kind of oil that tries to moisturize it, but my lips are still very chapped. Anybody else have chapped lips these days? Nobody, just me, huh?
No, not really.
Well,
Not that cold.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the cold or just dried out or something, but
Do you use medication
no,
because of your flu?
no, no, I didn't use any medications.
Hmm.
I just took vitamins and herbs,
Hmm.
so no
Only,
medication.
only because of the cold, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Maybe,
What
yeah.
degree?
What?
How the temperature is now in your city?
Oh, let's see here. In
Minus?
Celsius, today is -1 right now.
Wow.
-1 Celsius right now. That's in Washington. That's not very cold though. That's kind of freezing. It's freezing, but
What?
I just have to have my sweater on. I have a
Hard to apply, for the
Yes.
patients.
Yeah.
I hear my voice twice.
Yeah.
Some
I hear a little
echo.
bit. Little echo.
Suzanne, you have to use headphones, Suzanne.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, we are talking to you.
Susanna. Oh, hi, Susanna. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna welcome everybody. If I'm just gonna say hi first, and then we will get started. So, hi, Susanna. Hi, Nurel. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
And
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
good. How are you? Oh, good. And we have Dwayne's here. Hi, Dwayne.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Good. Thank you. And Lucas is here. Hi, Lucas.
Hello.
How
Nice
are
to meet you.
Yes.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. And Amparo and Imad are here too. Wonderful. Okay, so it's okay if everybody has their microphones on mute right now. That just makes it easier. Sometimes, depending on if you have background noise that we can hear, or sometimes it's helpful if you have headphones. That way your microphones don't pick up all the different noise or create an echo. So that's what Nihan is talking about. We lost Imad. Maybe he's having problems with his connection. Okay, I want to welcome everybody to this hour of the conversation class. I wanted to put up a Google document here. I'm going to put it in the Verbling chat and also in the Google chat, just in case sometimes the Verbling chat box doesn't work for everybody. And I'm looking at myself in my video, and can you see that? You guys know what that is?
Yes.
It's my skin. My lips are chapped. Do you guys know what chapped lips are?
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see it. This is chapped lips, and I'm trying to get my little piece of skin that is so dry. There, I got it. To come off. Because it is cold here now where I live in Washington State, and even though I live by the water, so it's more humid, it's still very dry.